What's up, Amira? How you doing? You saw Fate Trigger? I mean, I can look it up. Yo, what's up, Chibi? How you doing? What's good?
He had to record the news or something. He said he was going to do it again. If he has a message and he's using me to get it out,
Let me look
say
that up real
something.
quick.
He's using. Why? Does he like
Fate Trigger?
Listen, honestly, we will investigate this. I will personally make sure that it's investigated.
I just don't understand why he needs me to serve it.
I'll tell you what, I wasn't born in Texarkana, but I've been around the world to know one thing. Yes, they just about everyone around here's got some kind of blood on their hands.
You've seen Rivals drop? Oh yeah, the roadmap. Yes.
3 weeks after the shocking death of high school senior Corey Collins, the town of Texarkana has awoken yet again to another gruesome act of
Another
violence.
play.
This time,
This is showing Ghost of Yote, Isaiah.
Soon by vengeance, soon. Reverend Cartwright, will you lead us in a word of prayer?
Our dear Heavenly Father, we ask you to deliver us through this trial. Shield us during this time of fire and blood, of confusion and despair. We ask you to lend us some of your strength and give it to these fine young men and women. They may help guide us through this forest of fear and darkness.
This town,
Yes, Lord.
where I was born, where I grew up, is the only place I've ever known.
The mayor's asked us to hold this forum and give you an update and hear your concerns.
Well, an update would be great.
People are saying the Phantom is back. that after 60-some years he's come back and that we need to be ready.
Man, he'd be 100 years old.
Every time you show that
It's
cheesy
a
movie,
oh, it's a hero shooter. It's a
That was our
tactical
dirty secret.
anime hyper tactical shooter.
And not on the Arkansas
What?
side either.
and while you're at it, why don't you tear down that statue of Jim Booth?
Not what I
Wasn't he
expected.
holding one of them PD
Like,
guys?
at all.
Why don't you rip that down?
Everyone knows some piece of the story, but the whole truth has been overburied.
So surprised that the Phantom's back. Of course he is.
It's a wait. It's a hero shooter that's battle royale.
Most of the people alive back then are no longer with us. Or they just don't want to remember.
And you shut her the
But everything comes back. The past is alive. All around us.
Cycles of evil. It's not very soon.
The library's paperback has only go back for 10 years. They said I should come here if I was looking for articles in the Gazette in the 40s and 50s.
About the Phantom?
Yes.
All the best stuff is upstairs in the jail.
I mean, Rafa's trailer is dropping tomorrow. Oh, bet. I hope so.
As of this moment, the Texas Rangers
Because
are
I'm trying to see that.
specifically I am.
They moved everything here when they did the mission to prison. Now we just use it for storage. Archives, files, it's in here.
Trust me. I understand how you feel right now. I once had a Texas Ranger come into my house saying it wasn't easy. Spark up. Give us the room.
Wait, so it's a It's a battle royale.
Between Texas and Arkansas. One person from each side reporting directly to me.
I mean, it looks like they put a good amount of effort into it, though. Looks like it is.
We have two jobs, friends. To capture this bastard and keep the good people of Texarkana from killing each other out of fear. We are not hunting a ghost. We are after a flesh and blood, cold-blooded killer who up to this point has not made one mistake.
I don't get a notification. This is getting annoying. Hey, Ari. How are you? How was your stream?
Also,
He was.
I'd like to see that. Oh, in the new war, believe it or not, I've never had a person.
Everything somebody seems 45 from 52. Nothing usual.
So ready for this state of play? You and me both.
Not all of them were like that, but some of them were. I think they, I don't know. Some of them I think are.
You know that
Stream was good. I mean,
Hey, I saw your profile.
yeah, I was in there. When I was watching, I'm like, oh yeah, this is great. How was yours? My last two streams were,
Oh, thanks.
I'd say they were good.
Talk to you, but you sent me a message.
Good luck.
Well, all you get tomorrow, Alexia. I don't know who that is. I told you that was on Facebook. Mike Bishop, Jamie Rojas, Tony Calvin, and Harrison.
Oh shit, sorry. Hey Jamie, how are you?
All the way from
Okay.
17.
I'm really good. Oh, damn, inside. With you. We're in the same chem class. Yeah, you sat to the front to the side, I sat back to the other side. When I
Which
recognized you,
Batman game?
holy shit.
You're trying to play like
That's
the
right.
Arkham games?
Hope she's okay.
The Arkham games are good.
That's all. I just wanted to see if
Misuse of power,
you're okay.
child protection, the rape that they steal and lie to take.
Oh, and give you this. It's It's the greatest hits that published back when it was happening, and then they did a retrospective. It's usually $12 for Xerox, and you can don't worry about it. Just go ahead.
What's this?
Balls for you downstairs, man desk if you need anything.
Honey, I
No, I remember when I got these.
Obsidian Entertainment is back with a new adventure. We've come through every season with a new fun, unpacked, exciting, along survival game. My name is Kodiak. This is Legacy Gaming. This is our ultimate preview for Grounded 2. Grounded 2 surprised all of us when it was announced that this summer at the Stock Showcase. More exciting was the launch as a channel that covered the first game back in
Hi, crying a little. Hello, Kitty. What's up? How you doing? Yeah, Arkham. Nice. Gotta get this stuck in my head.
From the KYGL Motor family to your family, stay safe out there. And you do go out and find it.
So let's take it all the way back to the beginning. Grounded 2 takes place 2 years after the events of the first game. The 4 playable characters called Deeds are back to play as Max, Keith, or Willow in single player or cooperative multiplayer. Instead of the backyard, the adventure will take place in Apollo Park. Following another freak accident during a statue dedication ceremony, you'll once again be shrunk down to the size of a bug and forced to survive amongst all of the things
I
out
actually
there.
filled out a paper application.
Early access, which starts on July 29th and will cost $30, will feature Act 1, just the main area of Brook Hollow Park. But here's the kicker. This starting area is equivalent to the entire map of the first game. That is massive. And if you remember exploring the backyard of Grounded, you realize the potential
They couldn't catch me 66 years ago, and they never will. I come and go as I please. I kill when I please. You may think I'm a horrible, sick murderer, but I'm not. I love my neighbors. I wish they would stop and let my soul rest in peace.
Or you see, I am the soul of Texarkana. I am the reckoning foretold.
This makes sense as it's furthest away from most
Now, look, I can understand how this can be upsetting, but it's also most likely a fake.
Well, there's already a Keystone manifesto in pricing.
Yes, so the Son of Sam and Axeman in New Orleans, but to reporters, not teenagers.
We all realize it could be a hoax, Stephanie, but until it's 100% confirmed, we will take it and this young lady seriously. I want my entire team to hear what you have to say. If you think it's important, we think it's important.
I've been researching the original case and gone through court transcripts. Do you know who Benjamin Sewell is?
He was a car thief arrested in 1946 in Texarkana for possession.
So what you think? The Johnny Thing team up gonna be?
Well, the killing stuff.
Hopefully it gives.
How long was
Jeez,
he?
I don't even know.
And then Benjamin Sewell died.
Yes, sir, he died last summer in a hospital in Fort Worth. I spoke to a nurse that worked at the hospital since before Benjamin died.
Hold on.
She said a young man used to visit him. His son, he thought, what if it's him? That the passing of his father set him off, and he came back here to finish his father's work.
Benjamin Sewell did have a son, Ms. Lerner, but he died in a bar fight 2 years ago.
So, Jamie, we went down that same rabbit hole.
Check out extra big deals at CVS. Extra Care members get extra big savings on more of what matters most every 2 weeks. Shop extra big deals at CVS today and come back for more every 2 weeks.
Okay, what is this, Dark?
I love pharmacy ones. Why do I use I love wearing hats 24/7.
Can Dark add commands? I don't believe he can.
Why wouldn't they get high quality character trust?
I love Hims. Get treatment you'll actually love at Hims.com.
A new era of the WNBA is on Prime. The skills, the thrills, the dreams,
Okay, you know what?
Then shoot me if I got it closer.
I'm gonna read the One Piece chapter a little bit. I can't put it on the screen, obviously, but we have One Piece chapter 1154. I can't even die.
The experience? I hope to say my school.
At the grave of a hero.
Or to the archives.
At the grave of a hero born in West Blue and brought up in
You know, some of those people are still around.
No college, huh?
So maybe
Which
some
hero
others.
would that be?
Family?
My parents moved to Britain last year, so I'm living with some buddies.
I'll be in a minute.
Oh wait, are these supposed to be Yamato's retainers? I guess. It's kind of cool. It better be from the trailer. What time is it then? Oh, that could be cool.
Thanks for bringing me this stuff.
Okay. Cascade Beard Jarul was struck down dead by the hands of a certain young girl. Okay. Jarul, the oldest man in the present day, lost his partner. Lord Jarul, 63 years ago. Elbaz passed.
Boyfriend, friends, or
Her name was Charlotte Ladylady, a human. Yet she left a large part of a giant village here. She would
After the
later
last 7 years,
go
I'm
on to
telling
become an
you.
emperor, earning the epithet Big Mom.
just saying that because
Wait, this right. Big Mom struck him down? That's crazy.
basket case.
That same year, Elbath faced a string of tragedies. It was calamity after calamity. Sudden fires, windstorms, a bitter cold waves devastated the crops. God. The abnormal weather also brought fishing to a halt. This once magnificent land has fallen into
She's
crumbling.
at Chinese Allegheny.
Dang.
So don't even. Oh, hey.
Now do you see? This is all that
Yeah,
child's
I went
doing.
to school.
This land was cursed because you all failed to
Assaulted
kill
his
it
girlfriend.
immediately.
Of course.
How bad of a mother do you have to be? No, surely it's just a coincidence. Crash. God, he's staring at me. Yeah, Prince Loki. Take it away. Don't ever let that monster near me again. Prince Loki, you have to keep away from your mother's room. Gouge out those monstrous eyes. If left unchecked, his curse will grow till it brings about this nation's collapse.
I guess it was crazy to me that I had to help the police.
Yo,
But I'm gonna keep researching.
like, come on, this is your baby.
So
Well, I'm counting to you. Sorry, sweetie. That was the last bit of bread we had. You're going grieving? We could easily steal what we need from the humans. Ain't that how it's always been in Elbath's history? Don't be ridiculous. A senseless raid on them would only bring shame to Elbath. That's the law of the land now. Those bastards from Hunter's Village are attacking. What are they? It seems they've hit other villages too. Quick, arm yourself. Don't let them loot the village. Internal giant struggles aren't unheard of. Oh my god. During desperate times. The country was engulfed in chaos and misery. I heard a rumor about that princeling born in this castle, resulting in making the period more severe and bloody. But these incidents these incidents only during desperate times. He's cursed. Hey, wait. And the bitterness festered as spirits broke. He's cursed. Hey, Arden. Your brother doomed this country with his curse. Huh? As his elder brother, you'll take responsibility as a sacrifice. What are you talking about? Don't you know my son's a cutie who's gonna be the world's longest living man? Can it, Ida? You're nothing but an outsider who seduced Harold. Go to hell. I love this country. Don't you lay a finger on my mom.
Sweet Heavenly Father, we have been delivered. We praise the men and women who have led us through this darkness. Sweet Jesus, thank you for your mercy. Amen.
I'm gonna flatten you. King Harold.
I do believe that
Daddy, King Harold.
for us to have a little music that we could dance to. So, gentlemen, I'm gonna lead you off. 1, 2.
Brothers, you must not fight amongst each other. The king. Word reached me about Loki's birth and the recent famine. I was building a report with various nations. When the news came, our allies acted without hesitation. They've loaded tons of food and supplies to be shipped here. Humans may be small in stature, but not will. Our allied nations came together to ensure that. We got enough to truly fill and satiate our giant bellies. Yo, they locked in. Okay, it's almost time. These are a lot of food. We will graciously accept their aid. Harold, how are we supposed to dock on the island? It's as big as you'd expect. Dig in and fill your hearts with gratitude. If these good folks are ever in a pinch, it'll be our job to return the favor with all our might. Remember, this tiny world is ours to share. Queen Estridge continued to publicly declare that the plagues suffered by Elbath were brought on by the accursed king, the accursed prince, right up until the eve of Harold's return. She denounced her son with bitter hatred until her final anguished breath. So you hated this kid? You hated this kid until you died? What's wrong with the mothers, man? This is crazy. That's way too much dedication to hate. Naturally, the people believed her passing was part of the curse. Loki, my son. He was born with a condition that affects his eyes. Well, he could see, but I understand. What a pity. He can't even smile for me. I guess it makes sense. He did just lose his mother. Man, if he only knew the real truth, at only a few months old, Loki had given up on love. You sure had a lot of scrapes. No, those are... Harold's diplomacy soon started to bear fruit, and Elbath's winter finally came to a close. Branch Route 1, that's right. It'll help build inter-village trade and communication. Restoring the fractured nation and venturing across the seas continued to be prioritized, while other things became an afterthought. Freak. Estridge's older brother, was appointed as Loki's personal steward. Oh, that's horrible.
Take care of him.
This is the realm of the dead. Isn't it dangerous here?
My boyfriend was having
The coastline keeps the area separated, so the beast won't come near. You're so cute with your worry. Are you okay? Don't be mom, bitch. Don't you have training with Elbow from the West Village? You should head back. This is Edith's Tavern. You hear? Fishermen, castaways, even pirates.
Did you know Redfin has
I'm
rentals?
ready for
You mean Redfin?
any and all
Redfin,
customers.
real estate app?
With any luck,
Yeah,
I'll
it's
be
Redfin.
of
You're
help
saying
to Harold.
Redfin. It's Redfin.
I know I'm saying Rentfin. Listen,
I'll be mom.
Rent.
56
Okay, so
years
this
ago,
sounds to me
Jarul's
Is
house.
it red like the color or red?
You're at the
like the
scene
number?
of the reverie incident, Harold. Yeah.
Okay, so
My friend was one of the invited kings. He smuggled me in as one of his guards. I couldn't ask the questions I wanted to without blowing my cover. If that murder hadn't happened, I might have been exposed. Wait, what? The reverie incident? He was smuggled in as a guard. If you were caught, all this would be the least of your worries. Haven't you heard the tale of the Galera Warhammer Company?
Skinny Pop, popular for a reason.
Oh, the Great Hammer Battalion? They're that gruff troop of giant shipwrights that arm themselves with warhammers, right? I thought they were just a myth. No, they existed. They really did travel far and wide sending letters back to Elbath. I received the final letter myself. It said they've all been captured. Can you believe it? Over 100 warriors were taken prisoner, including ancient giants. Huh? You think the world government was responsible? There's no doubt that once they faced a great enemy. However, they sank deep into the ocean at a certain point in history, to be blunt. Well, to be blunt, there's probably a deeper reason why your ideals haven't worked out. And it has nothing to do with you. Lingering animosity. Huh? These are just rumors, but I also heard a story about a frozen army of giants somewhere. It seems our people are regarded as enemies of the larger world. Clearly. But I've already resolved to face any hurdle. Prince Loki. I know you cursed and killed my little sister, Prince Loki. Now let's see what kind of garbage we'll be serving up today. Why, the horse of fortune died. The steward's body was in the realm of the dead. Oh my god. 49 years before the present day. The village drew closer in terms of trade and identity, and the nations stood together. My dream is to join hands with many other countries around the planet. Okay, almost time. For the giant race to be welcome all over this grand world. King Harold's so cool. He changed so much. He's gonna be a king who will go down in history. Well. You look thrilled, Haruden. Is it 'cause you're illegitimate? Prince Loki is the right true heir. Well, Prince Loki is the true heir, right? You're just an illegitimate throwaway? Oh my god. Why are they teasing her like this? Beat 'em all, you guys. This is Elbath. The world's strongest country. We don't need weaklings here. Loki, driven by scorn, unleashed chaos onto Elbath. Oh, he attacked Elbath.
It's going to be okay. Just don't think about it.
He laughed as the feeble. He laughed at the feeble as they ran. Boy, Loki. Dad went through hell to rebuild this village. Huh? You think you get to call my father Dad? I don't get why everyone respects him. He's dumb for trying to play nice with those human insects. That's crap. We should all try to see from each other's perspectives. Don't get cocky just because you're big. Being cocky is my right. I'm the prince. Don't you dare talk back to me, runt. Also, the size different. Bro, he's dwarfing him at his size. Harden! Stay back, Gerd. He'll think you're his friend. Loki will hit you next. We are his friend, you dummy. Harden, are you okay? He needs first aid. You're so pathetic, I could puke, Harden. You're just a group of weaklings huddling together. It's because of your mom's filthy blood. Young master, that's going too far. He's still the son of the king. He's also a prince. Don't call him a prince. Loki spread pain and destruction, but nothing he did filled a hole in his own heart. Damn. Oh, there.
Come on. The brace.
Man.
Be careful.
What's the deal with this island? Where's the welcome committee? Oh ho. We found one. Look, it's a giant whelp. This is definitely Elbath. Cheeky? Yeah. This brat's got one hell of a devil face. White beard. I know he's a giant, but isn't he a bit too big? Boy, kid, why you crying?
Of course. So, when do I get to...
Harold spotted this particular man 8 years ago during the revelry. Huh? He single-handedly killed a Navy HQ. Without a trace, this feat earned him a massive bounty and the government's ire. Alright, kid. You better say yes to both these questions. I ain't the type that takes no for an answer. First off, this is Elbath, the land of the giants, right?
Squeezed you in under the wire.
Yeah?
What do you mean?
Wait.
We're shutting down the renovations on Saturday. Most of our patients have already been moved to County West.
Future captain of the Rocks Pirates? Father of the Emperor?
Thank you.
Oh. Father of the Emperor Blackbeard? Second, we'll find Harold here, yeah? Oh my god, look at him.
Tell him we'll give him an extra basis point.
Oh my god.
The rates. And us not being competitive. Tell him just look at our rates. Listen, Craig's been on this case. Just have him deal with it. If you have any questions, call Craig.
Oh my god. Also, it's oh my god. Okay, it's time.
Hi.
And intro and parking?
Oh my god.
No, but I did finally speak with Christine, who wants us all to
killed an admiral.
her words. All of us.
The best friend that I never get to meet?
Bro, he got okay. Oh my god.
Heart disease? No.
Bro,
Rheumatic fever? No.
he killed an admiral?
Sometimes.
Really?
That's what I'm
Aww. So you sure you're okay with this whole introduction thing to your friends, that's a big step.
Every time we introduce her to anybody, it's sort of bad luck.
Fraud D. Zebek had to kill an admiral at the reverie? Wait, but that begs the question, who was the admiral? Did this admiral have a devil fruit?
Social security number. I'm having the hardest time writing this.
So you must be Kevin Peterson.
Unless the admiral was a bum?
Hi, nice to meet you.
I mean, yeah, admirals can't go all out at a reverie, but the fact that he killed... Oh my god.
Did your wife mind waiting outside?
Knowing that this is Blackbeard's dad, you know he did something. But now it begs the question, like, who was the admiral? I'm more focused on who the admiral was. Did they have a devil fruit? Because what I'm thinking is, it's gotta be an admiral without a devil fruit, because you can't just kill an admiral even if they're not trying at the reverie. Like, truthfully, they'll be strong enough to not die. Like, this admiral might be a fraud, low key. I don't know if y'all peep. They already said he's Blackbeard's dad, but he has the exact. Yeah, you noticed that too, bro. Also his bro, he looks sick. He looks sick. Can we, man? I'm gonna go grab pizza. Okay, Ari. The admiral might have an OP devil fruit we know or something. See, I hope it's a devil fruit we don't know. Like if this character has a broken devil fruit or something. I hope it's a devil fruit we don't know. And he has two-tone hair. I feel like his hair is gonna be black and blue. That'd be crazy. Bro, if his hair is also blue, you know how crazy that would be if this whole time Buggy was a descendant from... Man, Buggy stocks would be going crazy, because what if Buggy actually trained? That makes you wonder, if Buggy actually trained his devil fruit and just trained to get hockey and everything? Truthfully, Buggy should be training with Mihawk and Crocodile. If he did that, bro. Rock, paper, scissors fruit. Motherfuckers was doing a scissor symbol and the mountaintop got cut up. Yeah. That was very interesting, because I was wondering why in the world did this mountain just get cut off out of nowhere. Yo. Nah. This admiral, whoever this admiral is, we gotta find out. Like, I don't care, Oda. I need to know who this admiral is, because we've never. This is the first time we've heard of an admiral getting diffed this hard. Like even a weak Yonko, like old man Whitebeard, he didn't even beat. Well, he beat like Akainu in a 1-on-1. Really. It's just Akainu's devil fruit, obviously. But... Oh yeah, the long black coat for Whitebeard, man. It looks so cool. And Shiki? I need more Shiki, bro. Oh my god.
As the people of Central Texas face the grim task of cleaning up after its devastating floods, the death toll is now at least 120 people. More than 160 are missing. Search teams with heavy equipment are making their way through piles of debris, and now many volunteers from around the country have reached Kerrville, and they are able to help the local first responders.
10 states have sent specially trained teams.
Dang, I need to go to work after this stream.
States are en route. There's more than 2,100 responders on the ground here from state, local, and federal agencies working to
Today,
reunite
Nate and I get to share more about our next game, Ghost of Yotei. We'll be sharing how we've crafted the game around exploration while keeping Atsu's tale of vengeance front and center. We'll also talk about ghost combat and how it's evolved. And we'll introduce for the first time some new special modes of play. But let's start things off first by talking about a Japanese folk legend, the Onryo.
The people of Ezo believe Atsu is an Onryo, a wrathful ghost bent on revenge. And they're half right. Atsu doesn't care if she lives or dies, so long as she can punish the Yotei Six, a ruthless gang who slaughtered her family. After 16 years in the South, she's returned home to put their spirits to rest. It's warm memories of her family that propel her forward. When Atsu returns to her childhood home, with the push of a button, you can experience those cherished times. By giving you the freedom to explore.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's really cool.
It's that pain that pushes her forward.
Yo, I like Loki as
Hunting
well.
down the Yotei
I like Loki.
Six is a near impossible
Yotei
task.
6, by the way.
She'll face 1,000 blades. But the Onryo is relentless, and with each victory, the ghost story around her grows.
Ghost of Yotei focuses on player freedom more than any game Sucker Punch has ever made. But it's also a game that, at its heart, is inspired by so many of our favorite wandering samurai films. So let's start off by talking about exploration at the edge of Japan. We all have different playstyles, so we set out to make an open-world game that lets you drive your own experiences. Whether that's your curiosity to wonder, your thirst for combat, or a deep desire to stay focused on the story. As you explore, there's an underlying clue system that invites you to new adventures in new areas of the game that could be appealing to you. If you interrogate an enemy, choosing to ask about the Oni, you could uncover a landscape scarred by fire with more bold, samurai-like enemies to fight and abilities for Atsu to learn. Or if you ask about the Kitsune, might lead you to an area filled with snow and deception, enemies that ambush you, and new ninja-like tactics to study. Atsu draws cards for each clue to keep track of all available adventures. The more you play, the more the game unfolds for you. As she makes progress against the Yotei Six, her legend as the Onryo grows. It's her. Bounty will go up, drawing the attention of deadlier foes.
Are you lost?
I'm looking for some old friends. The Yotei Six.
Show her the door.
There is a hefty price on Atsu's head. Now, Atsu can also hunt down her own bounties that bring her all around the land. This is a lucrative way to make some money to fuel her vengeance quest.
You're not of Clan Eguchi. You're here for my bounty.
Hidden in the world are altars of reflection. Finding one inspires Atsu and unlocks a new ability to help her on the journey ahead. They are fun to find on their own, but for a quicker route, you can always buy a traveler's map from the cartographer. Ghost of Yotei isn't going to rush you through anything. You can choose what motivates you most. But we think the best way to play is to simply pull out your spyglass, find something interesting on the horizon, and enjoy the ride.
Let's ride.
The lands around Yotei are vast. It's not about checking it all off, it's about engaging in the content that gets you excited. Embrace that curiosity and let the wind guide you on your hunt.
Ezo is a dangerous place. Atsu always wields a weapon. As for which,
Welcome
that's
back,
up to
Isaiah.
you.
Welcome back.
Will you choose a katana, spear, kasaragama, odachi, or dual swords? Each is uniquely effective against a particular enemy and has their own set of upgrades to discover and master.
Clan Psycho Benders.
Let's see how she uses these weapons in the field, searching for leads on Lord Saito.
This is our food, from our soil. The soldiers need it more to free you.
Free us. Inokichi steals our crops while our families starve.
Atsu's no samurai or ninja. No, she's a lone wolf mercenary who'll use every advantage, every dirty trick to win a fight. Combat has the feel of a classic samurai movie. Every motion counts. It's about lethal precision. If an enemy swings hard, Atsu can lose her weapon. But if she's quick, she can disarm them. Choose the right weapon for the job. To fight a massive enemy, her huge Odachi blade is best.
He looks like the one in charge.
Tonight, we feast!
Blades are great, but ranged weapons work too. And Atsu's got an arsenal.
hunter. A ghost.
Thrown weapons like kunai, bombs, or even blinding powder can give Atsu an edge. When enemies switch weapons, you'll have to adapt. Dual swords are best against spears.
No more.
Tell me what you know about Saito.
Atsu doesn't always fight alone. She'll meet several allies on her hunt, including a mysterious wolf.
Atsu can set up camp under the stars of Ezo. But she's not always alone.
Hey friend, share your fire with the traveling peddler?
What are you selling?
A mask said to be cursed with the unpredictable nature of its previous owner.
Camping under the stars is a great way to rest up, play your shamisen, or cook to ready for a fight ahead. It's also designed to help bring important characters and upgrades straight to you. In fact, in place of the journal menu from Ghost of Tsushima, we've opted for a more character-driven way of managing allies and vendors you meet in Ezo. Over time, Atsu grows to have her own wolf pack. And here, you can keep track of when a sensei might have a weapon skill for you, or when a vendor has something unique to sell. Managing upgrades, resources, when to buy what, can be a burden in a big open-world game. At campsites, members of your wolf pack can catch up with you, offering upgrades and unique items. This helps ensure you have
Welcome
every
back, Ari.
opportunity
Welcome
to
back.
upgrade and prepare for Atsu's vengeance
Drink
quest
Agua?
ahead.
Yeah, I need
You don't
to.
have to leave where you're exploring. The game comes to you.
While exploring Ezo, you'll discover all sorts of new armor, charms, and gear. Perfect for building up Atsu around your chosen playstyle. Are you stealth, ranged, or melee focused? Find and combine the pieces that are just right for you. And of course, customize the look of your armor and weapons to make sure that your version of Atsu looks and fights just the way you want. The score of Ghost of Yotei is incredibly special to us. Our amazing composer, Toma Otoa, has created a mashup of Eastern instrumentation with Western flavors, brought to life through an exciting collaboration of many talented artists.
でこうダウンビートまで
If you like what you heard, we're releasing 2 tracks featured in today's State of Play on your favorite streaming service immediately after the show.
Literally gonna listen to that after, like while I'm at work. Special modes, dark. Oh, here we go.
The digital photography community for Ghost of Tsushima is incredible. We're happy to have photo mode back in Ghost of Yotei and look forward to seeing photos from your journey across Ezo. We want playing through Ghost of Yotei to feel like stepping inside of your favorite classic samurai films. So, from the beginning of the game, we're happy to offer a full Japanese voice track with full lip sync that you can play with subtitles.
誰だてめえ 生き てたか。
狼の姫。一人残らず息の根止めたと思った。
また会えたな。
刀鍛冶の娘。
覚えておけ。アツだ。
To take the feeling of stepping into a classic samurai cinema experience one step further, we are honored to once again partner with acclaimed director Akira Kurosawa's estate for Kurosawa Mode, which emulates his classic black and white films. For Ghosts of Yotei, we wanted to celebrate two other influential directors who have had an impact on the genre as a whole. First, we've partnered with Takeshi Miike, director of 13 Assassins, for a mode that puts the camera closer during combat for a more intense, raw experience along with increased mud and blood splatter. And lastly, we've partnered with the director of Samurai Champloo, Shinichiro Watanabe. Turn this mode on to listen to some original lo-fi tracks directed by Watanabe himself.
Yo, Samurai Champloo? Okay. Wait, that's sick. That's sick, actually. Oh. Yo, this is gonna be one of my go-to games. Yeah, this is gonna be one of my go-to modes.
There's so many ways to make your Ghost of Yotei playthrough your own. But no matter how you play, here's one way to experience Ghost of Yotei that is sure to be special.
Today, you've got a glimpse into Atsu's hunt for the Yotei 6. Forge your own path while discovering the secrets of Ezo. To survive, you'll need to master a variety of weapons, using lethal precision to overcome the odds and take revenge as the Onryo. Ghost of Yotei comes out on October 2nd. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay, that was dope. That was actually really good, bro. The different game modes too. I need to find out the songs though.
David arrived at his father's home around 7:30 that night. He immediately realized that his father's SUV wasn't there.
I did notice his vehicle was gone, so I got a little bit happy. I'm like, oh good, he's gone. He is somewhere else, you know. He's not just home.
Yeah.
Still, David
Does this
decided to
actually
go
look
inside
better than Ghost of
and take a look around.
They had the lock in. I really like that. That was
Went
really
inside of
good.
the kitchen, grabbed a beer out of the fridge, and from his kitchen, you can see into the living room, and I could see his feet. And I saw his sock, and I'm like, oh, he's napping. I was like, Dad, you know, Dad. I went around the side, and that's when I saw him.
His father's head and neck were covered in blood. In the dimly lit room, David saw what appeared to be a gun.
Okay, what time is it? All right.
His first thought
My God. One Piece chapter, 20 out of 10. A lot of good stuff from that chapter. This was a good state of play. A lot of info about Ghost of Yotei. It looks really good too.
When the call went out that one of the city's hero firefighters had been found dead in his home, every available officer was dispatched to the scene, including Sergeants Lance Sullivan and Jameer McIntyre. You were a cold case investigator. Why were you sent to the scene?
Kind of all hands on deck.
Alright, but unfortunately, y'all, I gotta get ready for work, so thank you all. I hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone. 3 streams. Y'all got 3 streams. And also a stream when I get off work, when I get home. So just be on the lookout. So I'll peace out, y'all. I'm out.